Guys, JD presents 9345, and today I'll be looking at the 2018 Battle Pack that I didn't have, but I'm happy to get. It's set 75226 Inferno Squad Battle Pack. 86 and up, has 118 pieces, and it'll cost you $15 in the United States. So I can't believe we're up to that price now with Battle Packs. Anyways, let's take a look at the minifigures. First off, though, I say we take a look at the leader of Inferno Squad, Commander Iden Versio. I think that they just really captured Iden Versio well. Her face just matches Jean Gavankar, the actress who played her. Just matches really well. She's got like a tannish kind of thing. And you can see the over here we have the pilot's apparatus for the TIE pilots. And over here is a stripe for Inferno Squad. And back here, again, some Stormtrooper printing. You can see the more of the stripe for Inferno Squad. It's kind of cool. She's using Padme's hairpiece from the gunship, which is a pretty uncommon piece. It's nice to get it. And she has an angrier expression, which is nice. One problem with this set is that she doesn't have a helmet. I would like to have 4 helmets to put on. Anyways, that's just a little complaint. But you also have a stud shooter, which you can fire off by. I came off a little bit. Just pressing that down, it fires off. It fires off pretty well. Next up, we have Agent Del Mico. Now, you can know this because in Inferno Squad, I played the game and everything, so I know about their lore. He was the sniper for the team, so that's why they give him this sniper piece. It's just 4 or 5 pieces, so you have different connections, which I think is well built. One thing I don't like, though, is that he can't stand normally with it without falling over. Slow complaint. But now all Inferno Squad have the same torso prints now. And leg printing. You can see he's using the Batman utility belt, which is nice. Here's the back printing for it. And I understand why they didn't give him alternate faces because of the helmet back here. Speaking of the helmet, I just love the printing they did. Did a great job with it. You can see the red markings on his eyes. And the Inferno Squad symbol. And the Imperial insignia. Here is Del Mico's face. I know this is used for the First Order Gunners, but it really does justice to his face. One thing I wish, though, is that they would add hair pieces to them. It's just really frustrating that they don't have hair for any of the Inferno Squad besides Iden, and Iden doesn't have a helmet. So, yeah. Next up, we have Gideon Hask. He is also part of Inferno Squad, of course. Again, same printing, same torso. But this gun is different. It's like a shock blaster kind of, like a shotgun kind of. Do a lot of damage. Probably be a heavy blaster. Here's the back printing. Again, the same. Over here, this face looks really ugly. It does not do Gideon Hask justice. I'd use a different face. Like, this was used for Imperial officers. Now, a better face might be Krennic's face, actually, from Krennic's Shuttle. That would definitely do a better Inferno Squad. One thing I forgot to mention about the helmets is that this side is in red right here and here. This side is not, which is also really cool. Now, here's the biggest problem with this set. They call it an Inferno Squad member. First of all, there are only 4 Inferno Squad members. There were 3 in the Battlefront game, but if you read the books, I didn't, but I just know it. There are 4 Inferno Squad members. One of them is a female, and she died for the Empire. This one they call Inferno Squad Agent, so that doesn't do any justice. Now, if they were going to add the female one, they did a horrible job because angry clone face. That's one of my biggest complaints with this set. But overall, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still nice to get another Inferno Squad member. But yeah, it's my little complaint. So those are the figures. Now let's get to the shuttle, a little speeder. So this is the speeder. I'm going to turn it 360 degrees. Just get a good view, and I really like this build. I think that this should actually be something in Star Wars. It'd be pretty cool to get. So these, I guess you could move a pretty good distance. These are supposed to be like laser cannons, and then you just plop this down, and you can get easy access to the minifigure. I'm going to use the Inferno Squad Agent. Now he just sticks on there with 2 stud connection, which is nice, and he course is not working now. There we go. And he can actually hold his gun while on it, which is nice. Over here on the winglets, you have nice posability with the gun. Like, you can turn turn it like that. And you have a stud shooter, which fires like that. One thing I want to point out, I'm just going to take this out. You can see the engine back here. I like this fin over here. It's just a beautiful fin. And I just really like the overall shaping this model gives. The overall shaping of this is really nice. And one other great thing is that the swooshability of this is just fun. So I think kids will really like this set. And yeah, let's go on to the final verdict. So this is a very unorthodox battle pack. What I would prefer if they were to do a Battlefront one, yes, do Inferno Squad, but put them in an actual set. The Corvus, for instance, their ship would have been a perfect idea. What they should have done is maybe made one for each of the factions, like the classes and stuff. That would be kind of cool. Anyways, though, I'm happy, though, that we're even getting Inferno Squad in this set. In a set at all. And, yeah, I don't recommend getting a bunch of these, though, because they're all except one unique character. So I'd recommend getting maybe one or two, but I would not recommend getting, like, an army's worth of them, which is what a battle pack is. And just for that reason, I'm going to have to dock them a couple of points for my letter grade system, which is a shame because I love the minifigures and I love this set. It's just it doesn't go well in a battle pack. So I give this a B+. It would probably got an A-, but just for the reason that it's a battle pack and the figures are unique, darn, I really just didn't want to have to do that. But yeah. I still recommend you getting this set, just not a whole bunch of them. So yeah, that's Inferno Squad Battle Pack. See you guys in the next video.